The gunman, meantime, entered the Washington Hilton tonight armed with a shotgun, a handgun, and multiple knives, sprinting past a security checkpoint outside the ballroom where the president, the vice president, and much of his cabinet were gathered.
One Secret Service member was shot. The bullet, the president says, hit the agent's bulletproof vest. Eyewitness News reporter Madison Wild joins us now with the latest on some of these very tense moments. Madison.
Yeah, Jory and Liz, just a terrifying experience for the people inside that room. Keep in mind, this is a room full of journalists who went from celebrating the First Amendment to actively using it. We saw many journalists on the ground hiding under tables, reporting what they were seeing firsthand as the president was evacuated. A chaotic scene there as gunshots were heard. According to Secret Service, the shooting happened near the main screening area outside the main ballroom. As we've just reported, the alleged gunman has since been identified as Cole Allen from Torrance. The president releasing a photo of the suspect on Truth Social, as well as video that appears to show the moment this all unfolded. The event was ultimately canceled. The president then addressed members of the press from the White House.
And that was very unexpected, but incredibly acted upon by Secret Service and law enforcement. And this was an event dedicated to freedom of speech that was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press. And in a certain way it did, because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful. A very beautiful thing to see. A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly.
The president ended his remarks by vowing to reschedule the White House Correspondents Dinner within the next 30 days, and again commending that very swift response time from law enforcement. Jory and Liz.
Okay, Madison, thank you. There was heavy security in and around the Washington Hilton where the Correspondents' Dinner is held every year. It is extremely difficult to get into the ballroom, but it is a hotel with people in and out at all hours. The suspect apparently rented a room in the hotel and brought all that weaponry with him into the lobby.
Officials are now commending law enforcement for preventing what they say could have been so much worse.
The American public should be proud of the quick response and heroic actions from law enforcement officers tonight to keep the American public safe.
This individual was intent on doing as much harm and as much damage as he could. And thankfully, because of the checkpoint right outside the ballroom, where thousands of people were situated to hear the President of the United States, because that checkpoint worked, there was no one who was injured when it was clear where this defendant was going.
Tonight, we saw exactly what our brave men and women do each and every day to protect our protectees. It's not easy, and I will tell you that they performed admirably.
Thank God for our partners, the FBI, the Secret Service, the Metropolitan Police. All of them tonight acted so quickly that they prevented what could have been a horrific event where we were all sitting there in one room.
The Secret Service director says President Trump has spoken with the agent who was shot. The U.S. attorney says the suspect is will be charged with assault on a federal officer with a deadly weapon, in addition to weapons charges. She says many more charges are still expected.